wish Rodin would clean the fireplace. Says it reminds him of a mine shaft.
So this is our old estate. We've come a long way. But neither Carver nor Bethany are here. And I worry that with it just me, Mother gets lonely. Maybe we can arrange to have Bethany visit somehow. I think she'd like to see this. I know Mother would be happy to see her here. Wonder what Carver would do. Probably try to find some way to rebel against me for some perceived slight. For most good folk, the details of our calendar have little purpose. It is useful only for telling them when the summer day festival will be held, when the snows are expected to begin, and when the harvest must be complete. The naming of the years are a matter for historians and tacksmen, and few if pressed could even tell you the reason that our current age is named after dragons. It is 930 Dragon Age, the 30th year of the 9th age since the crowning of the Chantry's first divine. Each age is exactly 100 years, with the next age's name chosen in the 99th year. The scholars in Val Royeaux advise the Chantry of portents seen in that 99th year, and Chantry authorities pore over the research for months before the divine announces the name of the imminent age. The name is said to be an omen of what is to come, of what the people of Thedas will face for the next 100 years. The current age was not meant to be the Dragon Age. Throughout the last months of the Blessed Age, the Chantry was preparing to declare the Sun Age, named for the symbol of the Orlesian Empire, which at that time sprawled over much of the south of Thedas and controlled both Ferelden and what is now Navarra. It was to be a celebration of Orlesian imperial glory. But as the rebellion in Ferelden reached a head and the Battle of River Dane was about to begin, a peculiar event occurred, a rampage, the rising of a dreaded high dragon. Dragons have been thought practically extinct since the days of the Navarran dragon hunts, and they set out to see this great beast rise from the frostbacks was both majestic and terrifying. It certainly was. As the rampage began and the high dragon decimated the countryside in search for food, the elderly divine Faustine II abruptly declared the Dragon Age. Some say the divine was declaring support for Orlais in the battle against Ferelden, since the dragon is an element of the Dufayel family heraldry of King Maegrin, the so-called usurper king of Ferelden. Be that as it may, the High Dragon's rampage turned toward the Elysian side of the Frostback Mountains, killing hundreds and sending thousands more fleeing to the northern coast. The Ferelden rebels won the Battle of River Dane, ultimately securing their independence. Many thus think that the Dragon Age will come to represent a time of violent and dramatic change for all of Thedas. What a cheery thought. It remains to be seen. From the Studious Theologian by Brother Genetivi, Chantry Scholar, 925 Dragon. He always knows how to take the most informative of events, pack in the most dreadful of information, and then deal with it in a dispassionate yet disarming manner.
Oh, that dog. Well, maybe chew marks add character to the piece.
It does. It does.
I like the doggy. Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys get along.
Ruff, ruff, ruff.
It looks like they're having a nice chat.
Yep.
Maybe Sandal picked up some Mabari speak from our time at the hero of Ferelden's camp.
Mabari has good taste in friendship. So does Sandal. I'm glad they're here with us. At least someone's here around Mother all day when I'm gone.
It's strange living here again. My childhood home. Now owned by my child. I do hope you've been upfront with me about really owning it. I don't want to be at the mercy of that wretched Dougal.
I won't let
It's
that.
nice to be here, though. To feel like an Amell again.
You're a Hawke.
I'm going to make the name Hawke one to be proud of in this city.
I don't doubt it. Your father would have said that, with that exact look too. I just wish we could all be together as a family one more time. I visited Bethany at the Circle. She seems happy enough. I guess I just need to start picking you out a suitable husband.
That's not going to happen. I wonder if we could get something for Bethany, though, if she wants it. Not really interested in a husband, Mom. The value of politically oriented marriages notwithstanding.
I've been wondering if I shouldn't remarry.
Yeah.
I'm sure the last thing you need is your mother watching over your shoulder every time you come home. But perhaps there is still life once your children have outgrown you.
Yes, there is. There certainly is. And I think it would be good for you to find someone else. You're good looking. You're a person of great maturity. You're kind. You're intelligent. You have great character. You're my mother. I love you very much. You have a lot of strengths. You are a very regal person. And I think it would be good for you to go out and find a husband or someone to make you happy.
You've been through a lot. You deserve any joy you can find.
Thank you, love. No one could ever replace your father. But it is refreshing to think I could still be courted at this age.
Of course you can. And I'd rather you go hunting for a husband than trying to find one for me, because the person will be disappointed. Even if, once again, it could be politically advantageous.
Seneschal Bran has a son about your age.
You're incorrigible.
Those elves you're friends with, they're rather strange, aren't they?
No, Mom. They're my friends. In fact, I care about one of them, Meryl in particular, quite a great deal.
Those elves you're friends with, they're rather strange, aren't they?
I'd actually like it. Well, you might become more acquainted with those, at least one of those elves, my dear Meryl, more than you might think otherwise. Before I go to work, I think I want to remember Saraval, so I'll keep those. I'll check the writing desk later. I want to talk to everybody first.
I'm glad Bethany always writes.
It is good to read from her. I wish you could come visit.
Fenris said Daenerys left this at the mansion. Ah, this statue. Wait, where did I get this statue? The Pursuit of Knowledge by Brother Genitivi. Varric recommended this book, didn't he?
Good for him.
Best keep Isabella's books on the top shelf. Don't want to scar Sandal. Hard in Hightown. Siege harder. What does that even mean? Varric must be stopped.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Another copy of Anders' manifesto. Has he been stuffing them into all the books?
Of course. Well, it's better that he write manifestos and heal people in the Dark Town than it is that he take direct or overt action against the Chantry.
leather to feather, crossroads of form. I don't even know where to start.
I guess I might as well start at the beginning with that one, I guess.
The Pursuit of Knowledge by Brother Genetivi. Varric recommended this book, didn't he?
Good for him. Better than that Hard in Hardtown Siege Harder. Ugh. Not a good name.
Is that... Isabella? Who carves that into a stairwell?
This is my mother's house as well, so please hold off on such things.
That's Mother's room. I shouldn't intrude.
Yeah. It's nice that she's got her own room in her old house.
Handprints? Or someone swinging on the chandelier?
That's dangerous.
Sandal.
That's very dangerous.
Nice view. I see the Arenbergs are made up. Maker's breath, put some clothes on.
Ah, no, I don't want to look at that. I'm going away.
Didn't I see this crest hanging somewhere in the Viscount's keep? Right, so she said to look at the crest sideways, then cover the... Sweet Maker, Isabella. I can't unsee that.
I'll come back later and check it out. Yeah. Okay.
Crude drawings in the margins. Isabella, grow up.
Yeah, she needs to.
Crude drawings in the margins. Isabella, grow up. I could have left the amulet in there and forgotten all about it. What would the witch have done then?
But we didn't.
I could have left the amulet in there and forgotten all about it. What would the witch have done then?
But we didn't.
Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed.
It is still nice, though, when Batty Buddy curls up in bed at our feet. Keeps them warm at night. Legs, yeah. Good old Batty Buddy. But sometimes I worry I might accidentally kick him, but in my sleep. But I think he understands.
I think I'll let Sandal empty.
Yeah, Sandal. Hey, buddy, Sandal.
You like the shiny?
Yes. And there's a shiny pot upstairs I want you to take and empty outside, empty into the cesspits in the sewer, okay? Thank you, Sandal.
Boom!
Ah, there he goes again. How he makes these things, I'll never know.
Has he always been like this?
I've never seen another dwarf like him. Does this run in your family?
Not at all, but Sandal isn't really my son. I found him in the deep roads when I left Orzammar for good. Raised him as my own now. Isn't that right, my boy?
I like Bodan.
He's always been this way. Always collecting things and enchanting them. Strange, I suppose.
Have you ever thought of finding out more?
Well, I did. I brought him to the Circle of Magi about a year after we got to the surface. They called him a savant, but then they started giving him the eye like they were going to keep him until we left.
Good choice.
Not going back to those vultures. Sandal's happy as he is.
I'm grateful for his help.
Sandal's quite useful to have around.
That he is. Also, I've always said. Oh, Maker knows what'll happen when I'm gone. I try not to think about it.
We'll take care of him. And you have a long time before you have to go, Bodan.
I want some pie.
Yeah. We'll take care of him. And you got a long ways to go, Bodan.
If you need any enchantments, I'm sure my boy would be happy to help.
Enchantments!
Yep.
Just
You like the shiny?
Yes, I do. Okay. Okay. Think
I
about it.
can make it for you.
I'm going to check a couple things. But I'm not going to select any of them yet. Greetings, I hope this letter finds you well. I've often thought of you in these past 3 years. Without your kindness, my Fenriel would have been long since sold to slavers. Instead, he has thrived and begun to master his magic. But now his nightmares have caught up with him, and neither the Keeper nor the first Enchanter know how to help. I don't know where else to turn. Please come to my house in the Alien Edge, home in the Alien Edge. I will be waiting to speak with you. Thank you again for the compassion you've shown Fenriel in the past. Sincerely yours, Ariani. Hawke, I do not know if you remember me, but you helped me deal with the Carta a few years ago. Given the generally disreputable characters in Kirkwall, I had all but given up hope, and I swore I would reward you properly. Take these coins in the enclosed package. My men and I are preparing to leave Ravane before King Balin's assassins catch up with us again. Balin, why don't you just leave him alone? He clearly has no intent. If anything, this will blow up in your face. Because if he has no way of escaping, and you're always going to keep on following him, then the only solution for him is to take you out. So all you've done is increase the danger that he will come in after you and take you out. Because, quite frankly, that might be his only way that he can see to survive if he becomes very desperate. Otherwise, if he's able to restart, build a new life. If the stone favors us, we'll find Kalsharak in safety soon. I hope so. I hope so, Renville Harrowmont. I hope you survive and make it. If the Harrowmont survive this dire time, your name and deeds will be recorded in their memories. I hope you make it, Harrowmont. Because if you don't... if he gets really desperate, he might try some last-ditch suicide attempt on King Ban's life that he would not do otherwise. Let's see what we've got. Wow. Immunity to stun. That's a very nice piece. I'll wait on Night Terrace for the moment. I want to talk to everyone, work with everyone, but I want to get an idea on what's coming up. Many people in the city owe you their lives, and I am one of them. When my friends and I were cornered by Templars, you helped us escape. Over the years, most Starkhaven apostates have been captured. But thanks to the help of many people, I have remained free. You have done so much for the apostates. If you move to do more, contact Mistress Selby near the docks. She knows of many ways you could save more lives. Forever in your debt, Terry of Starkhaven. I'll accept that right now, because I have to talk to her before initiating anything further. Very well. I have to talk to her before initiating anything further. Sarah Hawke. Years past I fell into wickedness and was swept up in the mad ambitions of the Blood Mage, Tara Haunt. You spared my life at the Blooming Rose, and for many months I wish you had killed me. But I found the Maker's light in my deepest despair, and I now seek absolution. Tarani wrote many tomes containing dark secrets she learned from the Fade. She protected them with demons forged into their very bindings. You must find and destroy these tomes, lest others follow her dark path. I wish I could help you, but the Templars never let me leave my cell. I can only send my prayers. Iduna, at least... I guess it was worth my time not to kill her. Yeah, that's the person who almost had me try to kill myself. I guess it was worth it not to kill her. Hmm. Wow. I guess mercy as opposed to ruthlessness in that position is justified. Perhaps this King Balin should remember such a thing. To Hawke, life with the Dalish hasn't been easy. Keeper Marathari tries her best, but I don't know what else she can do for me. The younger elves won't accept me, and I often hear them whispering behind my back. The elders have more discretion, but I can see it in their eyes. They're afraid of me. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Sometimes it feels like you're the only person I can trust. Your friend, Fenriel. Maybe I'll go talk to you, Fenriel. And I think this type of clannishness helps to explain why the Dalish are so weak in many respects. I don't approve of Meryl consorting with demons. But I can't help but wonder if this is precisely part of why she does. Because of the clannish, isolationist perspective of the Dalish to the point of antagonism, she has to know that there are problems with that. That this type of isolationism just cuts the Dalish off from growing or becoming more, or getting power. That it can be self-defeating. Meryl is wrong to turn to demons. It's foolish. But the elves are not thinking ahead because they have someone with a wonderful, talented, magical gift that they could work with. Maybe I'll go see Fenriel. See if I can provide him some support. Flag flying at half-mast? No. I don't have one of those. Oh, does your soldier not stand to attention? Does your dwarf shy away from the deep roads? Come to Jorman's apothecary and ask for our special sauce. Our special sauce is infused with the essence of 52 herbs. Please, for this type of item, don't make it sound like a food. That makes it even more grotesque. It's completely natural. Yes, I bet it is. Completely safe. I doubt that. And absolutely effective. The hell it is. You will never feel the same again. I am glad I don't have to worry about this kind of thing. Be the man other men want to be. I'm a woman, so I don't have to worry about this crap. Be the man you deserve to be. No, thank you. I'll stay being a woman. I wonder if Isabella sent that to me as a joke. Thanks, Isabella. Maybe even Anders if he's... No, it's probably Isabella. Nassar Hawke. Words aren't enough to convey how grateful I am. Thank you for saving my daughter from that monster. When I look at my little girl, I'm reminded of what you did for my family. You're welcome. I'm glad that Leah's fun to hear on you. She's become interested in swordplay and combat, and she speaks of joining the guard one day. She seems none the worse for wear. In your debt, Elrin. It would be good if she was in the guard. They need elven guards. That would be good. That would help, possibly that would help things with city elves. If they had more representation in the guard. A message from Price. Sarah, I'm glad to hear that Ethenriel took no vengeance on you for helping me. I surely would have died in her service. My sisters are both maids now. Good. And I have proven myself an able shepherd and have been granted 2 ewes of my own to start a flock. That's nice. Although shepherds, you guys got to be a bit aggressive. And you got to be willing to fight to protect your flocks. I heard you've made a name for yourself in Kirkwall. My hopes for your continued success. Thank you again. Transcribed by the Lady of the House for Price. A strangely official-looking letter. Dear Sir and Madam, I am Lord Achim Falk of Starkhaven. I have faith in the Maker and Andraste, his beloved prophet, that I must bring this matter of urgent business to you. Years ago I served the House of Seneschal to the royal family of Starkhaven. This is probably about Sebastian. Sadly they have been deposed, ousted by a foul usurper. I represent His Royal Highness, Prince Corbinian Vale, the true heir to the throne, and with your help, Maker willing, we will see him wear the crown of Starkhaven once more. His Highness had a fortune of 11,000 sovereigns locked away in the vaults of the Royal Bank of Antiva. With access to this fortune... Oh, wait a second. He can raise an army to retake the throne, but it is too dangerous for His Highness to simply withdraw the funds himself. This is where we require your assistance and discretion. Yeah, I bet it is. This is a scam. No, I am not going to send you my open bank account in Kirkwall. Yeah, I bet those funds will be transferred to me. This is garbage. You don't even know me. This is nonsense. Yeah, you want me... This is nonsense. You're not going to steal $100 from me. 100 sovereigns from me. You are not going to take 100 sovereigns from me. Hawke, heard you lot got into the free marches. Don't know why you'd bother, but I suppose it's better than Orlais. They got spiders up there? Yes, they do, and I don't want to talk about it. Big ones? Yes, I killed a monstrous queen in the deep roads. Couldn't swing a dead cat around here without hitting a giant spider, but the blight drove him off. Yeah, the blight is that bad. Maker. Dark days ahead, mark my words. A man can't even cover his blighted land with poisonous traps. Old Barlin. Oh, it's good to know that old codger's is still alive. That old guy. I'm glad to know that he made it. Dearest Leandra, I hope you and the children are holding up. I'm so sorry about Carver. I remember the dear boy helping me trap rats in the cellar. The blight has taken too much from us. Thank the Maker for the hero of Ferelden and the Grey Wardens. Things are slowly getting back to normal in most parts of the country, but Lothering is gone for good. We had hoped to rebuild there, but the blight poisoned the land. It'll take decades for the earth to recover. It may never. Redcliffe is a nice place, and I'm starting to see it as home. The village saw some trouble during the blight, but it's recovering. Perhaps you could visit sometime. Please write me again, my dear. I wish to hear about your life in Kirkwall. Send my regrets and fond regards to the children. Your friend, Miriam. Oh, that'll be nice. Too bad she can't come and visit. That's just not practical. But, oh, yeah. It'd be nice if Mom could see her old friends. Dear Marion. I hope this letter finds you well. My time in the circle has been bearable. Oh, it's Bethany, yay! Even after the Templars made a point of putting me through the harrowing as soon as I arrived. They thought I was at risk of possession or running away like father. Glad it's over with. And I'm glad you showed them. I love and miss you very much, Bethany. I've started mentoring apprentices. I enjoy time with the children, teaching them basic spells. One of them, Ella, has taken a shine to me. Adorable. That's nice. You're like her surrogate mom. That's nice. Life's not perfect here, mind you. The Templars are mostly polite, and I know they're just doing their jobs. But some hold extreme views. There's one creep named Sir Alric who likes harassing mages, but I'll steer clear of him. I'm doing fine. Please don't worry about me. How could I not worry about you with Meredith running the show? With love, Bethany. Speak with Mother one last time before we go out.
Those elves you're friends with, they're rather strange, aren't they?
No, they're not, Mom. But I'm not going to tell you you're getting up in years, because you're still as regal, graceful, and beautiful as you were when you were young. I used to think you were the most beautiful, wonderful woman in the world. In many ways, I still do. Although I love the skylights, I do kind of worry about somebody breaking in and attacking us like that damn Dougal. I paid him off, and now he's trying to... Go to Hightown for a second.
You should do something about your locks. They're remarkably easy to pick.
Thank you, I most certainly will, particularly with Dougal Gavorn running around.
Why do you even like me? I must seem so dull.
No.
What brought this on? Your life has been so exciting. The adventures, the duels, the passionate love affairs. Compared to that, my life is a stale, dry biscuit.
No, it's
I wish
not.
I had your life.
No, you don't want my life.
Why?
Because you have a good heart, and you deserve better.
Oh, Isabella. I think you're a good person in your own way. Think of all those slaves that you rescued when you could have taken the coin. Good for you. Or better than you think you are. But yeah, the demons have not yet corrupted Meryl's heart. You have to go out of your way to make sure that never happens, too. And I'm kind of sick of that guy walking around us. Let's do this in private. Yeah. Oh. Okay. All right. I wasn't thinking about that. Sometimes we can be quite foolish. Interesting. We will eventually go down this. Thoughtful, but no. We're not going to be doing that one. Wait a second. That's an interesting one to think about. No. Ghost. And another thing. Okay. Alright. So what are we going to do? The continued Qunari presence in the city is caused by causing tensions to rise. The Viscount's concern appears matched by the Arishok's annoyance. The root of the problem must be found. Speak to the Arishok in the Qunari compound by the docks. I want to wait on this. Speak to Emmerich in the gallows. Let's see if we're going to this. I want to develop friends first. Plans for the future. Talk to Varric in Lowtown's Hanged Man pub. Speak with Andres at his clinic. Speak to Fenris at his Hightown mansion. Catch up with Isabel in Lowtown's Hangman pub. Questioning belief. Speak to Isabel in Lowtown's Hangman pub. Consoling words. Talk to Meryl at her house in the Alien Edge. Sebastian has something he would like to discuss with you at the Chantry. Alright? We'll wait on those. Contact Mistress Selby at the docks for information on jobs and assignments that will help apostates in Kirkwall. Certainly. Destroy Tarahane's tomes of dark magic hidden in and around Kirkwall. Alright. Night terrors. Talk to Ariane in Lowtown Village. I will later. Alright.
Nothing to report, Captain. Good. Carry on.
Good to hear.
The home of leadership in Kirkwall. Such as it is.
For the time being, I need to talk to people.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Yeah.
Nothing going on, Hawke. You'd be the first to know if there was.
Okay. Let's talk to Varric first.
Fine day, Sarah.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Okay. Let's try something.
Good to see you, Captain.
Immunity to stun. I will hold on to these. And we'll see what that immunity to stun does for me. Let's go talk to some people.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Sell some
Good.
stuff.
Carry on.
Nothing back here. Seems so long ago. And we gotta get Bartram for what he did to us. Ugh. That traitor. That Weasley snake. We gotta go do something to him, that's for bloody sure.
Good day to you, revered mother.
Okay. Okay. Speaking of the devil. Wonder.
There are so many things. I don't even know what any of it is.
So let's see what we can get rid of. Yeah. Yeah. We have to wait until... Sell that. The electricity. I'll give one of these to Anders when I see him. Hold on to it, even though I probably won't use it. Sell that. Sell. Let's see what they're selling.
A veteran of the deep roads right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Okay. Giving me an idea of what they've got, how it compares to what I have. I wonder where Hubert is.
Heard your jaunt into the deep roads went rather well. Good for you.
Thank you. Let's talk to... Sebastian. Just let me check one last thing.
You won't find better prices.
Okay. Okay, everybody. Some people you just can't learn. At least we're going to get this taken care of relatively quick.
Well, look who's here.
Dougal.
It turns out we'll need to do this the hard way, Hawke. I'll get the money you owe me if I have
don't
to
owe
tear
you
your
anything,
mansion
buddy. I
apart
paid you
brick
back.
by brick.
It's not too late, Dougal. It doesn't have to come to a fight.
I considered going after your mother, but I prefer the direct
Okay,
approach.
it does come down to a fight.
Boys, let's make this quick. I want to be in that mansion within the hour.
Yeah, it does come down to a fight. Never mind. I guess it does come down to it.
Is that all you got?
Alright, so he's going to do his little things. Here's what we're going to do. Oh, cheap shot. Go ahead. Yeah. And now let's broken arrow this. Get him.
You're in trouble now.
Ah! That weasel. That weasel. That nasty little weasel. Get him. Ah! God! Fuck this. This fucking son of a bitch.
Do you think they're tired?
Now your job, get that motherfucker right in the back. Get him. You fucking weasel. Get him. Fucking get him again. Fucking weasel. Now then. Oh, you fucking weasel! You fucking weasel!
I can't do it.
Fucking get this fucking weasel! Fucking weasel. There! Fucking weasel. Fucking weasel. There, he's fucking dead. Die, you fucking weasel.
I'm firing. I only have a little left. This is wearing on me. You.
All right. Good.
You whip. Fall.
Now, let's try something. See what happens if we use this.
Take this.
Okay, that answers that question. Good riddance to bad rubbish. try this. One thing I want to do.
Good day to you, sir.
Chanter's Hoard. We'll check that out later, not right now.
We're here to serve the matrons,
Perhaps if we
sir.
put some flowers
What are you
there
here for?
and some ribbon there.
How are you so successful with men? You're not that pretty.
Cast a wide enough net and you're bound to catch something.
At least you're willing to admit it.
Trust me. I've heard, "Get away from me, you pirate hag," more times than I care to count.
Doesn't that bother you?
Why should it? They don't know me. I know me.
That's strong.
I'm sorry.
We'll wait on that. Just one thing first. There's something I need to take care of. So this fucking little weasel's gonna try his fucking little bullshit. No, I'm gonna try this. So we got this Dougal. Backstabber.
Well, look who's here.
Dougal.
Backstabber.
Turns out we'll need to do this the hard way, Hawke. I'll get the money you owe me if I have to tear your mansion apart brick by brick.
So you thought an ambush would get you what you want?
I considered going after your
You're
mother,
dead.
but I prefer the direct approach. Boys, let's make this quick. I want to be in that mansion within the hour.
Okay, guess what we're gonna do? Run, run, run. And of course... Ah, Dougal. Get him with this. Now then. That's a good start. We're not done. We're just getting started on you. Now. Yes. Yes. Go ahead. Now then, hit him. Yeah. Goodbye, Dougal. You know what we're gonna do? Have fun with this. And you... Okay.
You go through.
All right. Yeah. Yes.
Now you fall. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Guess what? Yeah, take that for some fun.
You brought this.
Okay. Show that card of threat how it's done. Gotcha, Dougal. Glad you're dead. Alright. That's, okay, we don't need him. Alright. Now.
Get back! Oh, I got you.
Let's see. Thanks. Mm-hmm. That one's dead. Okay. Yeah, that one. Mm-hmm.
I only have a little left. I'm sorry, I can't do any more.
Alright. These guys are not the brightest.
Go down.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I can't do any more.
Why don't you take some heat off of... Actually, no. Yeah, take some heat off. I think it's time for an explosive strike.
Too slow! Make us hate you!
Backstab.
Away with you!
Okay, Meryl.
Oh, clumsy!
Well, good riddance to bad rubbish, Dougal Gavorn. Yeah. He won't be bothering me or my mother anymore. My mother or I anymore. That's for certain. He shouldn't have gotten greedy as he did. He was just upset because he didn't profit more than he did. We could have worked on other ventures in the future and made profitable arrangements from them, but no. He couldn't do that. Fool. Utter fool. I'm going to do something. First, let's go back to our estate. There's something I'm going to do. Yes, I know.
Good to see you again, sir. No attacks, no disasters.
I've got an idea.
Out of control enchantments, it's a good day.
Good to hear.
Did you ever run the wilds, boy? Kirkwall is no city for a breed used to open spaces.
Yes, he did.
Nice as your estate is, it's not healthy for a Mabari to be cooped up.
I'd take him out.
May I take him to the barracks time to time? He could help train my guards.
Yes, it is. That's a great idea.
I'm sure he'll enjoy that. Thanks for the offer.
Good. I think it's time they face down a good old Mabari charge. How about it, boy? Want to chew on some recruits?
Of course. Sounds fantastic. Okay. They get along just smashingly. No, that wasn't the wise choice. Maybe if I have these two talk, they'll be more amicable with one another. Because right now there's a lot of tension between Fenris and Anders. I know Fenris will speak, however, I wish to speak in the room where you usually stay. And we should do some work here. Should clean this mansion up, make it look nicer. Okay. We need to get you some better furniture than this. Should remodel the place. Make it look nicer. Maybe Bodan knows somebody. I'm sure Varric does.
So the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
I'll pass, but thank you for the help.
Spoil sport. Why you want to squat up here in Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
So do I.
3 years.
A broody
There's
boy.
still no sign of Denarius. I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
This is his mansion, isn't it? He must know you're here.
Would you be surprised to learn that it isn't, in fact, his mansion? It belongs to a Tevinter merchant, one who has evidently given up on the place. Perhaps he is dead. Perhaps Denarius killed him. Either way, if Denarius is aware of my presence, he has done nothing.
Don't tell me you're going to miss all the attention.
Tell me, what do you do when you stop running?
You build a life.
You start over. Isn't that what you want?
I don't know how.
I'll help you.
My first memory is receiving these markings. The lyrium being branded into my flesh. The agony wiped away everything. Whatever life I had before I became a slave, it's lost. I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
You really don't remember?
You don't know who you were?
Fenris was the name Denarius bestowed upon me. His little wolf. If I once had another name or a family, then they were taken from me. But again, this is not your concern.
Yes, it is. You're my friend.
Your problems are my problems.
Yes.
Unlucky you. But enough. You have much to keep you busy, I'm certain. We should move on.
All right.
Lead the way.
We should get going.
Wonder what he's reading. At least he is reading, that's good. But seriously, we should do something like tiling the floor. Yeah. Working on that. Well, we've checked on Fenris.
Why was your friend made tranquil? Do you know?
No, and it doesn't matter. Nobody deserves that.
I know some mages who deserve that.
Really? Perhaps they should start making slaves tranquil. Then they wouldn't dream of escaping. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Slaves do not attract demons that try to possess them.
Which clearly justifies it. What a perfect solution.
I don't know if I'm going to find a way for those two to get along, but their arguments, their acrimony, their disagreements, their discussions do help me in shaping my views on how to deal with the issue of mages and Templars, especially in Kirkwall, given Meredith's behavior. Sir Whitmore, when I mentioned powers greater than the Templars, I didn't mean the Chantry. Sure, they command the Templars, but that was not always so. The Inquisition once hunted heretics and cultists as well as mages, and their reign of terror ended only with the inception of the Circle of Magi. They became the Templar Order, for good or ill the Watchers of the Mages and the martial arm of the Chantry. It was a mutually beneficial arrangement, but few know that the Chantry created yet another order to watch over the Templars, the Seekers of Truth. I know little of them myself, but I can say the following things with certainty. They serve the divine and they are feared. When a seeker steps from the shadows, Templars run for cover. Because why would he come unless the Templars somehow failed in their duties? Seekers are extremely effective investigating abuses within the circle and hunting particularly evasive apostates. It's said that they are immune to a blood magic's mind control. That would be very beneficial. And possess the ability to read minds or erase memories. But this is likely exaggeration. Yeah, that part probably is. So we return to my original dilemma. Who watches powers greater than that of the Templars? One assumes it is the divine, but how much could she know about their activities when their very existence is a mystery to most? A letter from an unknown priest found in the Grand Cathedral Archives, 880 Blessed. Talk to you in a moment, Varric. But Fenris, I'm glad you're doing well. It was good to cheer you up and see you smile. Hopefully that will help control some of the anger within you. As for Anders, we'll see if we can develop a way to help him reconcile himself to the world he is in while working for what he believes in. Same thing with you, Fenris.
We should move on.
Isabella, you look well.
Are you talking about the flush on my cheeks? It must be the whiskey. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find?
Yes.
I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
Are you sure?
Isn't that what you said last time?
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yes. That turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic. I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
I'll do what I can.
You can count on me.
Thanks. I appreciate it. If I learn anything new, you'll be the first to hear about it.
Isabella, while you certainly lush and desirable and willing, you're just not quite my type. You are a good friend. Okay, Varric, let's talk to you as well.
Do you ever feel like you're part of a story that someone's telling? Maker, I wish whoever was telling the story had made me more handsome.
The god makes japes about us all. The gods make japes about us all. Okay, Varric.
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble.
Blondie's doing good down in Darktown.
Let me ask you something, Hawke. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
For right now, honestly, there are reforms I'd like to do. I got the mansion. People know who I am, so these two aren't so much. There are political reforms I'd like to do, but I should say what's left of my family. Carver's dead. Bethany's in the tower. Just taking care of my family. Helping Mother. What's left of it, I should say.
No plans yet. I'm simply trying to look out for my mother.
Yeah.
After everything that happened with Bethany, that's probably good thinking. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawke. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
Certainly.
You want a pint while we're here, Hawke? I'll buy.
Sure, but I'll buy for myself. Well, actually, you live here, so maybe we can get a discount if you buy.